Like and subscribe if you wish. If you are not under the spell of demons and you believe in truth, like and subscribe to my channel. Now let me begin. Black people, whether you are, especially if you are content creators, if you are influencers of some type, Hebrew Israelites, stop putting on a minstrel show for Caucasians slash Neanderthals. Stop putting each other down. Stop the buffoonery of attacking each other, because that is what they expect you to do. That is what you have been conditioned to do. You have been conditioned to hate each other and to do those things that will break up the black family and weaken us. A black woman, she couldn't have been more than about 110, 120 pounds, was beat up by a white man. Hopefully, she is not one of those women that say or believe, I don't need a man. You need a man. And expecting men to protect you when you are pushing them away is hypocrisy and insanity. You see, let's not, but I don't want to stray too far away from what I'm saying. Black women, stop putting down black men. Black men, stop putting down black women. If we have a disagreement, we should discuss it with each other in private. But we should never separate ourselves, because it is easier for us to be defeated when we separate ourselves. Understand this: whether you are black, rich, or poor, light skin or dark skin, it doesn't make a difference. We are in the same boat. For those black people, Hebrew Israelites, who think you are rich, you do not have a white privilege card. You are being used. What demons give you can be taken away. And the reality of the situation, the more they give you, the more they want it back. You see the Stephen A. Smiths out there? You are in the eye of the storm, surrounded with no way out. The white man giveth, the white man taketh away. And this goes for Floyd Mayweather also. The more you have, the more they want you, because they don't feel like you should have it anyway. And you know you got where you got because they don't like you and never will. They use you. They use you. And the more you have, the more they will take away. Don't fool yourself. In Nazi Germany, there were rich, fake Jews, Ashkenazi or Sephardic Jews, who were in the same situation that rich Hebrew Israelites are in now. Their gold teeth, their furs, and their riches were a part of the bounty of the Nazi Germans. And they used their mansions as their headquarters. You don't even get a temporary white privilege card, which isn't a white privilege card. It is a ticket to hell. Understand this, black people. The plan is to delete us, but we're not going anywhere. We're not going to be deleted. Israel is going to look like the Ukraine. They're going to be potholes all over the place. They will be attacked from every single direction. The so-called aircraft carriers that the United States is sending out there, bad idea, because you're going to be doing one thing, protecting the aircraft carriers. You're going to be protecting the aircraft carriers because you're into money and you don't want to lose that money that aircraft carrier costs to build, and you don't want to have to replace it. So you're going to be spending more time protecting that aircraft carrier than you are going to be defending Israel. And Israel, you are going to be defending yourself. And if you're defending yourself, you're going to be playing defense the whole time. You see, you're never going to be on offense. You have lost. All the United States has got to do is only one thing has to happen to the United States. One or two intercontinental ballistic missiles, and all the Christopher Cantrells will wet on themselves. And when I say Christopher Cantrell, I'm talking about the crying Nazi who was running around talking about what he was going to do to Black Lives Matter. And then when he found out the police was after him, looking for him, he got on YouTube and cried like a little bit of baby. He cried. And what he didn't realize is that they were going to question him, maybe buy him lunch, and let him go. The guy who deleted 17, I think, Caucasians, and I don't know how many other ones. The police had him on their radar, and they let him go. I did a video about this. You see that white privilege card, all it does is releases murderers, thieves, and rapists back into the Caucasian community. That's all it does. And I've got a video on how racism has deleted more Caucasians than it has African Americans. And it's going to do it, and guess what? And now there are going to be so many upset Caucasians, upset once they realize that they have been lied to, especially those in the military, when they realize that when the truth hits them, and they realize that they've been lied to, they may start burning the country now, because half of them are awoke now. Let me tell you something. And Netanyahu, who's out there bombing hospitals and refugee centers, his son isn't in the war. I think his son is in Miami somewhere. You see, his son ain't even in it. Sun ain't even in it. And wait till some of these Caucasians, and wait till some of the soldiers in Israel realize this. The ones that are risking their lives. And when their mothers and fathers realize their son is dying for a no good reason, while Netanyahu's son is in America chilling. The last picture I seen him, he was on a beach in Miami. But anyway, the main thing I want to say, black folks, is this. We're in the same boat. We're floating in a sea of black hatred. We do not have the luck. I don't care how much money you have. We do not have the luxury of acting a buffoon and putting each other down in the front of white supremacists, because this is what they want to do. They want to tell their kids, look at that, look at that. And we're making, and we're acting a fool for them. And let me say other thing. When a white person calls me the N-word, doesn't bother me. I think when I was about the 70s or something, or 80s, some people tell you, I was told that if a white person called you the N-word, you're supposed to fight him. But my mother told me sticks and stones will break your bones and names will never hurt you. And if you're gonna fight, and if somebody hit you, hit them back. So that really doesn't bother me. Because I would call them the H word if I was upset about it. Call them the H word and go on about my business. Then there is this thing about and I made videos on this about white people in blackface. That doesn't bother me. That doesn't bother me. It's strange to me to see a person put, I don't know what they put, I don't know what they're putting on their face. Are they putting coal on their face? Or are they putting, I don't know what the heck they're putting on their face. My only thing is, why are you putting that on your face? And why should you, as a black person, let that bother you? I've also made videos showing that Caucasians are Neanderthal subhumans by their own admission. And when a Caucasian puts on blackface, then he takes on the characteristics of a primate, because he has short legs, like a primate. He has no butt, like a primate. And he has small lips, like a primate. And then a chimpanzee, short legs, small lips, no butt, but their face is black. So when the Caucasian put on blackface, he resembles a chimpanzee more than I do. Because if you rub a chimpanzee's fur back, their skin is the same color as a Caucasian's. So why am I getting upset about this man acting a monkey, acting a chimpanzee? It makes no sense. It makes no sense. No, I'm not going to get upset by the N-word and want to fight, or neither will I get upset by some person running around with black makeup, coal, I don't know what it is on their face. Don't care. I just think they're insane for doing it. Paint, whatever it is. I'm not going to put white paint on my face to try to get them upset. Don't make any sense. But then I've got good sense. Like and subscribe. Talk to you later. Stop putting on the show for white folks. Stop doing what white supremacists want you to do. Peace.